Welcome to Good Shepherd.
That welcome has been an important part of Good Shepherd for more than 6 decades here in South Tampa. That welcome, so rooted in God's love, brought the birth of this congregation in January of 1952. That welcome, so filled with faith and vision and hope for the future, built the first unit in 1953 and then built our current worship space less than 10 years later. That welcome has brought forth new ministries of outreach that now have their own venerable histories. Faith Cafe, now in its 12th year and in their own new building, serving the homeless community with hot lunches. And our own Good Shepherd Day School, now in its 11th year, and honored last fall by the University of South Florida as the premier preschool in Tampa. Faith and faithfulness to God, leading people to welcome others with God's love, is what built this church, sustained it over the decades, and has inspired new ministries. New ministries for outreach and welcome have continued to flourish in recent years here at Good Shepherd as blessings from God. What blessings? Well, the spiritual growth of our people through prayer and Bible study, the development of a 5-year plan for outreach and sharing of God's love, welcoming direct mail pieces that reach about 5,300 homes in our area about 8 times a year, new events that have surprised and delighted us, like Oktoberfest last fall that brought 300 people to our campus, the outdoor Christmas card project for the community, the Faith Cafe basketball tournament that's upcoming. The welcome of the Good Shepherd rings out ever more clearly as God blesses our ministry and our people. We need to keep that welcome of the Good Shepherd going right on into the future, but there's some things that need our attention. Leap of Faith, Fortifying Our Future, is a campaign that helps with some present needs, 2 in particular that are important to our future ministry. First, our need is to prepare to call a permanent pastor by putting together the support that this pastor is going to need for the ministry of welcome and growth that is before us. And second, our second need is to prepare our building for that ministry of welcome and growth through repairs and renovations. Most of you know what that list of repairs and renovations looks like. The church roof needs replacing. The whole building needs painting inside and outside. The unsightly rust stains need to be removed. Frayed carpeting and old carpeting in various places needs to be replaced. Clutter needs to be eliminated by creating some storage spaces in a number of different places. Our front porch and doorway needs some repair. Church bathrooms need to be updated. And in every way, we want to make our building a beautiful, welcoming, safe, and spiritual place for members, for Good Shepherd children and parents, for pastors who will come and visitors who will come. The combined costs of these 2 purposes are more than $400,000. Now that may seem daunting to many, but this campaign will help us with that. Leap of Faith, Fortifying Our Future is a campaign that is rooted in God's leading and calls upon all of us in 3 particular ways. First, it calls upon us to have faith and to be faithful, just as our church founders were faithful. Christ said, "If you have faith only the size of a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible for you." This campaign calls upon us to draw near to God in faith and to be faithful as the scriptures tell us to be faithful. Second, Our campaign calls upon all of us to be in daily prayer for Good Shepherd. Christ again gives us the promise, whatever you ask for in prayer with faith, you will receive. This campaign calls our whole church to be in diligent prayer, and particularly to ask, Lord, what is it that you want of me to accomplish your will here at Good Shepherd? Finally, with faith and prayer as our foundation, the campaign asks for a joyful response of giving. St. Paul tells us God loves a cheerful giver, and indeed, joyful giving is how we help one another and how we help those who have need of God's love in our community. A campaign such as this asks for not only joyful giving, but creative giving as well. That might include appreciated assets. That might be giving stuff that we've collected over the years that may have gained in some value. That might include self-denial types of giving, such as cutting down or cutting back on some activity and dedicating that savings to God. Leap of Faith to Fortify Our Future will culminate in a Commitment Sunday on May 4th, when all are drawing close to God in faith and prayer will lead to that joyful response to God and his blessings. Mark that date on your calendar and use this special time as a true spiritual time for faith and prayer. Thank you for being here at this gathering event. You are each important to us here at Good Shepherd. You are important to this spiritual campaign. You are important to our future as we spread the welcome of the Good Shepherd in this place.